Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing confessions, and the topic is what is the most embarrassing moment that has ever happened to you during the deed? So, I was dating a certain guy and I was head over heels in love with him. So, we decided to take our relationship to the next level. The day came and I was all shaved and ready to get freaky. The deed was amazing. So after the deed, he was still on top and his sausage was still inside my vajayjay while we were whispering sweet nothings to each other. After a few minutes, he pulls the sausage out and the condom is nowhere to be seen. So the guy had to search for it inside my vajayjay. Fortunately, he found it. So from there, we never used condoms again. So we had been drinking and I was drinking my red wine and I was very tipsy. So I gave him a blowjob. Did I not vomit like the whole bottle of the red wine? I was so embarrassed. Lucky enough, it was in my house. A year later, we still laugh about it. I met this guy on Facebook and we liked each other. He was working at a certain area and I was in a different location. This guy, over the phone, he used to tell me what he will do to me and I will regret knowing him. Okay, that's fine. Now we set a date and he comes over to my place during the weekend. We start romancing each other and we both undress. Oh well, there is his small sausage. Okay, cool. First round, he came within 2 minutes. Well, I don't judge someone by his first round. Second round, I gave him a blowjob. Oh my god. Within 2 minutes again, he came in my mouth. Okay. Third round, he said, come on top. I was so angry. And then I said to him, what exactly am I gonna be doing on top with my big ass and this small sausage of yours? The guy was so angry and he left. Then we never spoke or saw each other ever again. Me and this guy always tried new things in bed. One of them was, doing it from the back door. So one day he visited me in the evening and we did the deed. We changed positions as always, and our first position was the back door. Just after a few strokes, I told him to stop. I was not feeling okay in my stomach. He didn't stop. I repeated twice and still the guy kept on pumping. I stopped and pushed him, only to see poop on his sausage. I was so embarrassed, though we laughed about it. Even today, I don't want him to mention that evening. So she was giving me a blowjob, and my foreskin got stuck between her teeth. My boyfriend had my legs on his shoulder while we were doing the deed. He went so deep, I just stopped moaning. I told him to stop and laughed hard. He was confused, thinking he's doing it wrong. He was hurt. But he didn't know that I felt like I was about to poop and I had this image of my poop all over the sheets while he is holding me like he's changing my nappy in my mind. So I had this guy who had a gap between his front teeth. So when I was busy jump starting his sausage, which was the size of an AA battery, this guy decided to suck my boobs. Within a flash of seconds, I was screaming for help. My nipple was stuck on that gap. It was the most painful thing. I tried to remove it. You'd think we were disconnecting a bomb. We were on a vacation, and in our bedroom, there was a big mirror there. So when the guy started to undress, I saw this tiny little sausage and I lost interest. So when we were busy with the deeds, the guy was pumping and I looked at the mirror and laughed out loud. He fucked me so hard I fell off the bed and almost broke my neck. Instead of him checking if I'm fine, he immediately came down on me and fucked me even more harder. Son of a bitch. I had this cute guy, and we went to his place after our second date. And then we were both in the mood, beautiful music was playing, and the room was dim. And the foreplay was perfect. I felt his sausage was perfect, but the guy did not even enter. He was screaming like crazy, and my thighs were all wet. Awkward, but we remain friends, and I hope he doesn't see this. She would wear a panty after every round. The first time I tried to do the date with this guy, he comes to my place and he's like, let's go for an ice cream at McDonald's. It was in the evening. Okay, fine. We came back and we started to kiss and, all the stuff in the car. So his sausage refused to wake up. We tried again and nothing happened. He was so embarrassed because it was our first time. So he had to blame it on the ice cream. We wanted to be kinky and do it in the shower. He tried to lift me up so we could do it while standing. He slipped and we both fell. He fell so hard on his head he was admitted for 2 weeks.